Hello, welcome back. Last time I encountered a crafting system, and it's about to get more complicated because now I'm going to have 4 components. Okay, so I want to press that, right? Everything is unreasonably quiet in this game. You were new? You were new and you have so many lanes of, look at this person. I mean, you're gonna tell me whether I ask to or not. Bought the wrong thing earlier today. Ah, so I'm not crafting bread, I just need to make actual bread. Still don't know what the pun is supposed to be there, but maybe it'll be revealed later. Alright, so we got gear here, generator there. Okay, so somehow from this I'm going to explode the surface first. Hi, it's Chad. I'm not gonna race you, although there is a race that's supposed to be going on. We don't need to interact. Flag to mark the start, okay. So, flag, then race Chad, because he's gonna insist on doing that, no matter how bad an idea it is for him. That's fine. Anyway, first though, I need to craft... Actually, what do I need to craft? I want to just fill out the recipe list more than anything. Okay, so blobs, moving things around. Crafting stuff, making nothing. Whoa, hello, you're already talking. Should this be? Every day I play this game, I encounter some new form of jank. It's pretty wild what the experience is here. Anyway. So, right, there are 3 component recipes somehow? What's that even gonna mean? Circle plus something. Okay, how... Okay, so input from here. Clearly what I want is... for my cursor to work, there we go. For this to be to the left of that. So triangles are going down, however... is that clear? No, it's not. If I had it to the right, that would actually be better. Like that. Okay, so from here I can add something basic to what's going on. Alright, so let's try that. So these permutations. You go that way, you go this way, you go... Oh, I can do it a couple of different ways. Well, no. Well, yes. Yeah, so I could combine these 2 stations here. Then the output of that could combine with the output of 2... Yeah, okay, so that's how I do 2 two-step things together. And that's what I would probably desire, but what happens if I make things go this way? So if triangles go there, and 3 things go in... Yeah, there are 3 input recipes. Okay, here we go. So circle with triangle and stick turns into Mars, I think that is. That's a camera. Okay, so now here's a query. So if that's a camera, does circle and square make camera? Yes, it does. Okay, so combining the 2 individual ones together with a combined one does the same as the other way. But this is going to be... Well, in that case it does. It might not be in all of these cases. Anyway, circle goes together with something to make... okay, so pickaxe and circle makes Mars, sure. So mushroom and circle makes nothing. Ice cream and circle makes nothing. Circle and circle makes glasses. Alright? So then... like if I just go through all of these and get them in the... here we go, circle and plus makes Venus. Yeah, go through all these, get them in the list, then I can make whatever. And I've already done this. Okay, so now I need to change the circle here to something else. So circle can become mushroom. Mushroom and square does nothing. Mushroom and ice cream does nothing. Mushroom and pickaxe does nothing. Whoops, not what I wanted. What am I doing? Mushroom and ice cream. Mushroom ice cream does not sound very good to me. Pickaxe and mushroom, nothing. Mushroom and mushroom, nothing. Mushroom and plus, nothing. This is pickaxe again and mushroom, nothing. Square and mushroom, nothing. Mushroom ice cream is not a thing. Okay. Next. What did you say? A race. Artifact tech. Well, it can make a flag. So that's ice cream and nothing. Ice cream and pickaxe, nothing. Ice cream and square, nothing. I didn't have ice cream coming up from below before, did I? I don't think so. Ice cream and ice cream. Ice cream and circle. Ice cream and stick. Or, sorry, and mushroom, I guess. Nothing, 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 and that's all of them. Okay, so next. This went back to circle, that's okay, it can do that. Okay, so this is mushroom, which I've already done. This is plus, which I've done the other way, so what's actually left is... actually, I don't think I've done plus with plus. I'm doing it, and it does nothing. Okay, so hang on. Pickaxe, nothing. Mushroom, nothing. Ice cream, I've already messed with. Pickaxe. Here we go. Square and plus makes box with X. What is that? Crate is what this is, okay? This is a crate. Hi, you're new. Or no, you're not. You're just saying it's almost race time. Don't trip on the race cones. Oh, that's what these are. Okay. So I need to go there and ring the bell. We're gonna follow this race route here at some point when I assemble it. Not in this... this is not a slider. This is the world edge. Okay, so probably something there. Alright, am I gonna cheat by sliding myself? Or like blocking Chad's path? Maybe. Anyway, so that's nothing, that's crate. This is making ice cream again, which doesn't do anything as we've seen. That's that thing. That's nothing. And we're back to plus. And I've gone through everything. Okay. And you've gone through all you can make with that configuration. So I'm kind of doing a... wait, have you? Doing a binary counter sort of thing here. That's pickaxe. I haven't had that. Just gotta keep track of what I flipped when. One more flip here. Two over there. That's made that. That's made nothing. One more flip of this, I think? That's mushroom again. I've had that coming up from below before. So final flip of you. That's making ice cream. I've done that. Pickaxe, I've done that. Square, I might not have done that yet from the bottom. Got camera. Nothing. Crate, nothing. Bread, here we go. I made bread. Okay, so square and square makes, what was it, rye bread or something? Just bread. Okay, so bread goes to over here, I think it is now. No, not you, Chad. Alright, I see the cones. Did you want bread? You're not the one. Yeah, this is off the edge. Who wanted bread? Somebody wanted bread. I'm not sure where they lived. It wasn't the fishermen. It must have been somebody here because there's nothing else other than edge stuff. Was it somebody inside? It wasn't you. No. Somebody wanted bread. But who, where? Alright, I want to go back down. Probably, hang on. Was it over here? Did you want bread? Yes, okay. And now I get bread with some extra letters. Great. Okay. And how's my recipe list looking? There can't be that many more to discover. There's at least one, though. Okay. So you just call that male, female. Fine, you can do that. There's 2 more ways to get to ship, but if I have a functioning one, I don't need any others. Basically, I just need a way to make each recipe. This one, though, I do not have yet. Ah, so instead of 2 plus 2, I need a 3 plus 1 for this, probably. Because, like, I'm doing... So, you know, a level 1 item is a triangle, a line, or a square. Or a half circle. Wait, there's 4 of them? Hold on. Oh, shoot, I did my experimentation wrong. I have way more clicks I need to do. Okay, never mind. I have this all wrong. Okay. So, let's try again. I thought it was just 3 basic ingredients. This is ice cream, we've had that. That's circle, we've had that. Mushroom, we've had that. Ice cream, we've had that. Circle. All the stations make all the same things, right? Have I had plus from the bottom? I think so. Maybe I didn't miss any things yet, so I think instead of doing 2 plus 2, I need 1 plus 3. So recombine so that a 3-element thing, like basically I could make something like a ship and then add something basic to it. So I can make glasses, got it, minecart, don't know how yet. Okay, so let's recombine this so that I can do things differently. In order to do that, where do I need the blobs to go? So this could be a 3-component something. Well, sure. But it could also be 2 plus 1 plus 1. Okay. How did I previously do 3-component things? Just like this. Yeah, so this is my 2. No, this is right. Everything is already set up here the way I want it to be. Alright, so first of all, let's get this going nowhere. So here is ship. Okay, so let's get that going somewhere again. Does ship combine with any of these three things? Actually, let's... No, I can't make this more convenient. This is just how it's going to be. So ship and line is nothing. Ship and triangle is nothing. Ship and half circle. Wait, no. No, I have this all wrong. That's circle and... Hang on, what's going on here? This is plus and circle and... Wait, I found another way to ship? Is that what happened? No. Plus and half circle. How did I get plus and half circle? Oh boy. No, I think I have this wrong. Because I need the basics to combine with, like, here. How could I do that, though? Well, I think I could probably send this left. And then put this on the other side of it. Right, ship's going that way. Not what I want. Turn this around to here. Send this north. Okay, there we go. Now I'm combining ship with stick. Okay, ship with stick is nothing. Ship with triangle is nothing. Ship with half circle is nothing. Wait, no. It is three things. It's stick, triangle, and what is happening with the... Look at how I'm moving. That's weird. It fixed itself. Something funny was going on. Okay, anyway, so if that's ship... Well, hold on. There are hints here that I can use. I just kind of want to fill out this entire list before I go on and try to do race things. So flag and something makes ship. Let's see if I can learn what that is. Okay, so I want to make flag on the right. And flag is made of what? I have made flag before, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so that's just stick and square. Okay. You will be the stick. The square will come from here. Square is two triangles together. So that's making flag, and combining with triangle does nothing. Combining with half circle is going to be the ship. Yeah, okay. So that's the other way to make ship. Cool. And then with stick is going to be probably nothing. Yep, okay. But I got the other way to make ship. Great. Now there's stick and two things. Stick and two things. Well, it's going to be whatever makes flag. Stick and square and the other thing. Let's not worry about that, though. That's fine. Heart. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, just what haven't I made? So, stick and something makes ice cream. Is it like stick and lollipop? Alright, so stick is coming in. What would make sense for ice cream? Let's try lollipop. So that's stick and square. Oh, sorry, circle. So turn this into circle. It makes a sort of sense, almost. It's not making anything. Okay. other things that could turn into ice cream. Or sorry, ice cream. There is ice cream. Popsicle is what I'm trying to say. So popsicle and ice cream at stick. Maybe it's an ice cream bar. Okay, so that's half circle and triangle. Oh, but that's a basic. That's a basic. Alright, let's just disable this. I've already tried ice cream and stick though. That's mushroom. Wait. No, that's supposed to be circle and triangle? No, half circle and triangle. Right, half circle and triangle. No, that doesn't do what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, so it's gonna be something more complicated than that. Don't know. Square and half circle and half circle. Okay, so that's interesting. So two half circles have to come together at the same time for that. I can make that happen. Should not this have been something that I already did, though? So here is square. Here's one half circle, and to get the other one I'm gonna have to do... So two half circles. And that's gonna make something different? Yeah, it made... what is that? Is that something else? What is it? Bandage. So whatever this is, it's not that. Oh, now it is. I just had to go... Oh, wait. And now why do I know popsicle? Did that happen at some point? Maybe in the intermediate when I was working on bandage. So I think this screen doesn't update if I'm already on it? Maybe. Alright, well I guess I know how to make popsicle now. Fishbowl. Fish and two half circles. Alright, now fish is made of circle and triangle. Oh. Well, how would that be? That's a 5-component recipe, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Yeah, okay, so this is impossible. I need another basic ingredient station for that to become possible. This takes 6. Okay, so we're going to expand this factory even further. Just stick plus stick plus stick. That one I can do. Get this thing out of here. Alright, stick plus stick plus stick. So you just quit doing things. You become stick. And now I've made a twig or something? A forked stick? A branch? Crutch. Okay. Kind of making a mess with all these things in the ground, that's fine. So yeah, I just have to button away from that for it to update. 2 crutches and another stick. So that's a 7-component recipe. So 7 sticks together. Alright. Anyway, I've made most of the things. I need a flag, so that will start the race. Stick and square. Okay, that thing, the bandage eventually went away. Stick and square. So you'll be my square. I have 2 sticks coming in, which doesn't make quite the right thing. Let's just send this there, sure. Alright, so now that I have a flag, I need to route this for the race to function. Flag to mark the start. If I bring this to you, what happens? Set up the racetrack following these cones to the bell. Okay. That looks like it goes right. And then, can I just go straight to this? I don't see why not. Okay, so just swap those 2 around. Something I've done many times. Alright, time for race? Sure. How fast do you run? Faster than me. Got it. Alright, I'll let you have this one. Ding. Whoops! Okay, I didn't see what you said. Anyway, obviously I need to use my sliding powers to do some sort of cheating here. Too easy. Come back when you're fast enough to compete with me. Okay, and then that restarts us. Oops, I'm not on the right thing here. That, I guess, interrupted the race? Perhaps this does not do the job? No changing the track before the race is done. Okay, so you want me to go faster somehow. Alright, I need a run button then. Okay, so I think we cannot currently race. If that's not what we're doing, though, what are we doing? Do I have another activity I can even do? Because I think that was the only one. Okay. Let's poke around the edge. So either I need to slow down Chad or speed myself up or get an edge some other way. Or just go elsewhere. Like maybe this is my signal to go to the desert and I'll get like running shoes there or something. Could be, because yeah, there's 2 more slots still open here. Okay. Have I checked this entire perimeter? Maybe. Maybe not. This goes... I don't know that I stepped here ever, but now I have. Alright. Can't help that. Doubt my artifact tech can do anything either. So do I just need to go elsewhere? That's what it's sounding like. Alright, well I filled out the crafting list as best I could. Let me just check if there's anything here that could conceivably make me faster. But he's basically telling me that there is not. And I can't make the fishbowl or the minecart yet. So I think this is a sign that I need to go elsewhere and obtain another item, because there's just nothing doing here. Unless there's something I can do to make the race possible. Is there another route I could lay? I don't think so. Like, there are no more cones around. And he's probably only going to acknowledge those. I didn't receive any more sliders. Okay, so yeah, gonna take this as my signal to go to the desert and come back here later. Because this doesn't seem like it's meant to be done now. Maybe there's some way, but right now I don't see one. Alright, so next time, desert. That's up here. That's up here. Alright, I'll see you then for that.